The Naked and Famous, a delicious mezcal cocktail that a lot of people consider to be a modern classic. And today I'm going to show you how to make one. I am so excited and I'm so happy to be doing this episode. This is one of my absolute favorite cocktails. I love mezcal, and this is a cocktail that when I discovered it, it blew my mind. So the Naked and Famous was created by Joaquin Simo at Death & Company in New York. So this is a pretty easy cocktail in terms of how to make it, though having the ingredients for it might be a little bit difficult. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you all to go buy a bottle of chartreuse. I mean, it's like 56 bucks a bottle. If you happen to have one, or if you have a friend who can lend you some, or if you know of a bartender who can make you this drink, I would highly recommend doing that, because investing, $50 to $60 on a bottle of booze for literally 3/4 of an ounce might be a little bit of an issue for a lot of people. But let's get to it. We're gonna grab our shaker and our jigger, and the first thing we are going to do, as I should have done in my prior videos, which I wasn't doing necessarily, we're gonna start with the cheapest ingredient first in case I mess up, which you then can all laugh at me on camera. So we're gonna do 3/4 of an ounce. We're gonna do 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice. We are going to do 3/4 of an ounce of Aperol. We are going to do 3/4 of an ounce of Mezcal. And this is where I'm gonna vary a little bit from Joaquin Simo's original recipe. He calls for Del Maguey Mezcal. I don't have any, I have Chicago Mezcal, so that's what I'm gonna be using. We're gonna do 3/4 of an ounce of this bad boy. And then last but not least, our Yellow Chartreuse, we are going to be doing 3/4 of an ounce of this as well. Very careful with the chartreuse. It's like liquid gold. All right, we are going to add our ice. Fill it up to the tippy top, and we're going to shake it. And we're going to grab our coupe, pop that bad boy open, and we're going to double strain into our coupe. Now this cocktail does not have or need a garnish. It is delicious all on its own. And oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh man, that's so good. It is a little bitter, it's a little citrusy, it's herbaceous, it's smoky. It has a little bit of everything you could want in a cocktail, and it just takes your mouth for a trip. Just look at the color. It's like a bright reddish orange color. Clearly I can't contain myself. I genuinely love this cocktail. And I could talk about it forever. God, this is so good. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to keep drinking. Where the idea of this cocktail came from. He calls it an illicit Oaxacan love affair between a last word and a paper plane. Two other fantastic cocktails that I also highly recommend checking out, but that's kind of where he came to this idea. And I'm not sure where the name came from, but it is a pretty great name if I will say so myself. And with all that said, we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.